Hello friends, as we have previously discussed exploratory research design, now we are going to discuss about the descriptive research design, that is one of the conclusive research. As broadly we have classified research design into two types, that is exploratory research design and conclusive research design. And conclusive, under conclusive research design we have descriptive research design and causal research design. So today we are going to discuss about the descriptive research design, what descriptive research design is. So as we see, descriptive research design, as the name implies, these are the methods that are used when the researcher wants to describe specific behavior as it occurs in the environment. And that's where from this word has come, that is descriptive, describing a particular phenomena, a particular process, a particular happening. That is why we call it descriptive research. The main idea behind using this type of research is to better define an opinion or an attitude or behavior held by a group of people on given subject. So I want to mention again these three things, that we carry out descriptive research design when we want to find out a particular opinion of people on particular topic. We want to observe their attitude, or we want to observe their behavior of group or of people, group of people. Descriptive research design is used to obtain information concerning the current status of the phenomena and to describe what exists with respect to variables or conditions in a situation. Now, what are the six W's of descriptive research design? So, when I'm using this word W, I mean to say that as they are mentioned over here, who should be considered for this descriptive research design. And when we talk about who, I mean to say what would be your who would be your respondent, what would be your sampling profile. The second W is where should the respondent be contacted for obtaining the required information. I mean to say that where would be your respondent be, where you can find your respondent, who should be your respondent, where you can find your respondent, and when your respondent can be contacted, what time would be suitable for contacting a particular respondent. And when here I'm mentioning about the time, I don't want to mention, or I'm not trying to mention that what time would be feasible or suitable for contacting a particular respondent. I mean to say that what would be that time period where you can find your respondent. Basically, descriptive research design is about finding the attitude, the opinions, the behavior. So what would be your respondent group, and where that group can be founded? This is the question that we are dealing with. The next W is what information should be collected from the respondent, what type of information that you want to decipher from your respondent. You should be very much specific in collecting the information, because respondent don't have much time, and you should be very much smarter in juicing out the relevant information from your respondent. Why? The next question is why something is happening, a phenomena. Whenever a phenomena takes place, so we use descriptive research design. And the way, what should be the way or method of the data collection, what should be your tool. Is it a telephonic based interview, it would be a questionnaire, it would be an email, or it would be a controlled experiment group, or it would be a just observation. What sort of a tool or method that you are going to use for taking out the information from your respondent. So these are the questions that form the basis for describing the research to be conducted under descriptive research design. The characteristics of descriptive research design is this, that it is pre-planned and structured. It is based on large representative samples, unlike the exploratory research design, which is based on small size samples. The descriptive research design has the rigidity in its structure, unlike the exploratory research design, which is flexible in nature. Both qualitative and quantitative techniques are used, unlike the exploratory research design, where the quantitative techniques are used. Uses close-ended questions as opposed to exploratory research design, where open-ended questions are used, because there in exploratory research design you are collecting new information which has never been collected. So you use open-ended questions where you don't provide answers, and in descriptive research design you use close-ended questions where you provide certain answers for a particular question. And the next is, it is marked by clear statement of the problem and detailed needs of the project. And descriptive research design is marked by the prior formation of a specific hypothesis. It means that hypothesis has been already formed or formulated, and you have to test it in the descriptive research design. And as I have told you earlier in the exploratory research design, that here the hypothesis formulation takes place, and here in descriptive research design hypothesis testing takes place. Now, where these descriptive research designs are used, whenever portraying the characteristics of the management phenomena and determining the frequency of the occurrence, how many times a particular thing is happening, that is frequency of occurrence. And when you want to portray a particular characteristic of a particular management phenomena, that then where then we use this descriptive research design. Description of the characteristics of the relevant groups such as consumer, sales people, organizations, estimation of the percentage of the units in the population exhibiting a specific behavior, determining the degree to which different variables are associated, and making predictions regarding the occurrence of a particular phenomena, that you can only make when you are completely aware and acquainted with the frequency of occurrence of a particular event. Then only you can predict the occurrence of a particular phenomena. So here in this way we use the descriptive research design. The methods that we use for descriptive research designs are the surveys, the case studies, the observation, and the purchase data that companies buy from various data collectors. Examples of descriptive research design would be, a bottled water distributor, for example, might want to know how many bottles of water a specific demographic drinks each week. That is a question that is pertaining to marketing domain. The next question would be, or the area would be, what are the most effective intangible employee motivation tools in hospitality industry in the 21st century? That would be associated with the HR domain. The next question is, what is the impact of viral marketing on consumer behavior and consumer amongst university students in Canada? That again belongs to marketing domain. And the last question is, what is the impact of global financial crisis of 2007 to 9 on fitness industry in UK? That is associated with the finance domain. So these are some of the examples where we can ascertain the use of descriptive research design. So that's all about the descriptive research design. Thanks for watching. Thank you.